Howdy, howdy, folks. Pretty and Pooch is headed home from the Mid-America meetup. Man, we had a good time. That was such a good event going on out there, and I'm wore out from all the glad handing I did.
I can imagine how wore out Mike and Terry and Sandra are. Probably pretty tired, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, those folks went well above and beyond to host and put on and feed and just accommodate everyone out there. And what a great place at Cherokee Landing, 10 Killer, Oklahoma. It was just an awesome venue, just an awesome place for everybody. And man, there were so many people out there. So many's right. And I'm quite, well, I know we didn't get to actually meet and see everyone, but we sure tried.
We did, and I'm sad, yeah, for the people that I didn't really get to talk. I think you said Tamara and David were there. I never saw Tamara and David, and I'm sad because they're so supportive, and it's always nice to give them a hug and obviously to meet people and to thank people. But we have some people in the chat with us already. Can you believe?
Wow, nice.
Yeah, Heather is here. She says, hi, Pooch and Pretty.
Hey, Heather. Glad. We sure did. And we missed you too, Heather.
We did miss you. Beverly Moffett is in. She says, hi guys, safe travels.
Hey, Beverly. Thanks for being here.
That was pretty cool.
I was so glad I'm glad Peter is here in Oklahoma or Arkansas now, because if he wasn't here, we wouldn't have got to meet and see Peter. But so glad Peter has made the trip, made the move. Now what they call it, Arkansonian.
Yeah.
But man, it was good to meet you, Peter, and shake hands and give you a hug.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yep,
so cool to
sure
meet
was.
Peter.
And I know we'll be talking and seeing you again soon, but thanks for coming over to Pretty and Pooch.
That's right. And let's see, Narrowway Farm is in. They say drive safe.
Thank you. Hope you guys do the same.
Who else? Justin, Backroad Freedom, he says, hello, I'm driving, can't chat. Love y'all. We love you too. You be safe.
Yep, be safe, Justin. And it was such a good time. Even having you at the house with us before. I know it was short, but Pretty Pooch were actually a little bit busy making the shirts that we got to make. But
yeah, we were worried. I was worried that we were boring you to death.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I hope Justin's not bored because we're having to make shirts. So, but next time you come over, we won't have to be doing that, hopefully, even though we so enjoyed getting to chat with you while we were making shirts.
Most
so
definitely.
It was so much fun. We love you.
Enjoyed you being there. Enjoyed being able to visit and be with you at Mid-America Meetup too.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It's, one of the things that I really enjoyed about going is obviously meeting people and putting faces with names, and I guess really getting to chat with people and really getting to know as much as you can in a short amount of time. Really getting to know people and just making those connections.
Yeah, and on a personal level, not just through a chat or a profile picture or anything like that, but personally getting to meet and connect.
For sure. Paul at PSV Odyssey is here.
Paul, welcome in, sir, and for sure missed you too.
Yeah,
it's been awesome to be able to glad hand with you.
Willis Dockery is here. Says it looks like a fun weekend. It was so fun.
It was fun. It was very
we definitely missed the people that always support our channels. We definitely missed being able to meet and thank you in person.
For sure. But we do appreciate you all. That's for dang sure.
Absolutely.
Pretty much even like a lot of the as they like to call it, community, which this is that's what we like to establish and to make this be as a community, because we all are of one and everybody plays a part in a community. So definitely love the community and the folks that were able to make it and those that were not. We definitely know and remember you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was a great time, man. It was plenty to do. Actually had more things that we thought and wanted to do, but we also went there knowing that we wasn't going to get to do it all. You know, there was no way. There was, I mean, even as it came down to a close and winding down, you know, a lot of us were still just wanting to talk and connect and be with each other for as much time as we could before we all actually had to part ways. And man, it's sad, but it's good because I know a lot of folks have lives to live and work and whatnot to do outside of a gathering like that. But it was definitely a good time for sure. And hopefully a lot of you folks heard the announcement for next year's, which will be at Blue Lake in Arkansas. And that one actually will be going on Memorial Day weekend. So maybe some folks will be able to make that one that maybe didn't make this one here, but definitely fun times. And man, the amount of food, the amount of prizes for giveaways, the kids running around, it was awesome. Blast.
It was very well put together and very organized. Mike and Terry and Sandra Madrano and just anybody else that there's lots of people behind. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people behind the scenes that did so much work, even the little things. And I'll tell you what, Mike and Terry have the most beautiful girls there and granddaughter. You know, I had signed up to do, and this is just a little shout out to Mike and Terry's granddaughter that did the face painting, and I apologize if they watch and they I'm sorry I forgot her name. There's so many names, but I had signed up to do two different things, and they were both happening at the same time, and I had signed up to do some
we were field reporting for the
field
Ugly
reporting.
Fish contest.
Yes, and then at the same time, I mean, it didn't necessarily have to be at the same time, but I just knew that once everybody got back from fishing, that there were prizes and things like that were going to be done. So anyway, their granddaughter, actually, she walked up to me as I was getting the table set up. It was really a blessing. I was setting up the paints and stuff, and I thought, I'll just paint, and then Pooch could come back and get me later. Well, she walked up to me and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm setting up for face painting." And she said, "Ooh, can I help? I like to do that." And I was like, "Thank you, God." I was like, "Actually, if you would like to do it, I'm actually supposed to be doing some field reporting." And she said, "Oh my gosh, I would love to do that." And she said she loves to draw. And so, Mike and Terry, if you see this, please tell your granddaughter. And again, I'm sorry, I apologize, I forgot her name, but
I can't remember her name either.
They're there. Mike and Terry.
Oh,
MG Homestead says, "Hi guys, we just got home a few minutes ago. Thank you for coming to the meetup. It was great seeing you. Safe travels."
Same. Glad you guys made it home.
It was Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, there you go.
Oh, good. Well, thank you, Mackenzie, for taking over that, because that was a huge relief. Especially to have somebody that wanted to do it. I didn't want anybody to do it that didn't want to do it, because that's no fun. But Mackenzie, thank you so much for doing that. Gary with Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors.
What's up, Gary?
He said, "Pretty and Pooch, howdy. Remember, folks, everyone needs a friend named Pretty." Hey.
And man, Gary, those gifts that you donated for the giveaways, they went to some good folks, and I know you were watching as those were being handed out, and that was a fine gesture you did, and those folks surely appreciate it, and so did the kids. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great gifts there, sir.
It was. I think, too, even when you go to a place where, or for me, I'll speak for myself, go to a place where I knew people just from, the majority of the people from chats,
comment.
The cool thing, though, is when you walked up to somebody, or most everybody, it was like you already knew them almost.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool to meet a lot of people that are in our chat. So
For
that
sure.
was awesome.
Yeah, it's always best to meet them face to face and in person to get to know them on that next level. That's awesome. And man, I was so glad Kickapoo showed up. LaDonna, I know she's probably not watching because she's driving, but she drove all the way from Wisconsin. And man, I'm ready to get my hands on that cheese she brought me. That coffee or the chocolate toffee cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break that open and do a sampling so she can see that Pooch actually ate the cheese that she brought me. Because I know it's good, and I'm ready to tear into it.
Oh, Danimal's Creation and Adventure says was great meeting everyone. Yeah, it was. It was great.
And Danimal, it sure was. It sure was. And I don't know if that's popping up on my chat here in the live, because for some odd reason, you and I can never see each other's chat when we try to respond to each other. It just doesn't show up. And I know we both have tried to figure out what is going on with that, because neither one of us have each other blocked and we're subscribed to each other's channel, but we just can't see each other for some reason when we chat. It's crazy.
That's so weird.
It is so weird, but no, and he's good at hollering and getting somebody else to throw a howdy Pooch out there. So,
sorry guys, hang on. I gotta get my battery.
So I know he's there. But yeah, it's greatness, and it was good to meet you and see you, sir. Maybe get her phone hooked up.
I got it because the battery's about to run out, and I want to make sure that I can read the comments. So
sweet.
Let's see who else. Let's see, Ridge Life. Hey, I'm driving home as well, using speech to text, so I can't see comments. Sorry, it was great to finally meet you all. Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you, Tim. I don't think I'd met you before. Unfortunately, I think I just actually met him today.
Yeah.
There are so many people to meet, and just not a ton of time. And plus, getting into deep conversations, you know me, with people that I needed like a few more days to sit and really chat with everybody. But also something really cool, I got to meet, and I'm sure other people did as well, but I got to meet Jess's mom, Jess from Tree Haven. She is so beautiful and lovely to talk to. It was just an honor, Jess. So if you tune into this, thank you for introducing me to your mom, because you know there's nothing like meeting people's moms, and you've got such a beautiful one. She's so sweet.
Yeah, that was the thing. There just wasn't, even though we were there for 2 days, there just wasn't enough time to be able to sit and chat with everybody. Even though I tried to talk to as many folks as I could. It was definitely missed out on some, I know.
For sure. Who else? Let's see. Hey, Kevin, hiking with Jackie Boys in the chat.
Definitely missed Kevin being there, for sure.
Oh my gosh, we so missed you, Kevin. Ed's Crazy Adventures is here.
Hey,
hi,
Ed.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rick's Giovanucci is on.
Rick's Giovanucci. Welcome in, sir.
Cool beans.
Yeah, a lot of the folks are probably wanting to get all the details and all, and even though we're on the road driving, and you know, and that's even more crazy, you get there and go to these things, and even though I hit the live button on a lot of the giveaway times and whatnot, but to walk around with a camera, I didn't do it quite as much. I did film some, but I'll try to piece together a video with what I did actually record. But you want to talk more. You want to actually communicate with folks rather than have a camera in your hand and in your face and other folks' face. You just really want to sit there and talk with them personally rather than with the camera. But it was definitely fun, and there were plenty of cameras, so I'm quite certain with all the folks that were there was plenty of videos out there.
Yeah, and we were actually blessed that we had met and chatted with Teddy and Jessica from T&J Homestead.
Yep.
And late last night they stopped and asked Pooch and I,
oh man, yeah,
if we would be their the baby that's coming, their godparents. Isn't that amazing?
Such an awesome honor.
It was such an awesome honor, and so that's Teddy and Jessica, T&J Homestead. they are expecting, and they stopped and asked Mike and I. They said they'd been talking about it since they met us and whatnot.
A good young couple there,
Such a sweet young couple.
And I met them for the first time at Shoot Dang Fest with their firstborn, Justin, who was probably not very old at all. I think he's 18 months now.
Yeah.
So he was just a few months old then. But yeah, what an honor for them to ask that of us. And of course, we graciously obliged.
Of course, yeah. So sweet, so sweet. Like you said, such an honor.
Yep.
Tina Ladybug is here. Hi, Tina. Glad you hopped in.
Yeah. We're still in Oklahoma, but we're getting close to that Texas line. Not quite there yet, but we are almost to it.
And the food.
Oh my gosh.
There was so much food. Oh my gosh, Mike and Terry and Sandra, and I mean, there were a lot of people. Evelyn Newman, I know that she had donated and baked some cakes. I mean, I'm sure there's so many other people, again, like you said, that we don't even know about, but there was so much food, and delicious too. Like, I don't think there was not one thing that I tasted that was not good, and so I'm sure I gained a few pounds. The cakes, those were amazing.
They were good. That was pineapple.
And cobblers. Woof.
Yes. Couldn't wait to get my hands on some of that. I had to wait a day, but
yeah.
To see the table lined up with all those cakes, man, Pooch was salivating.
And thank you to all the people that cooked.
No doubt.
Oh my gosh, on the grill, that grill, whew, it was going. You know, breakfast and dinners and
even Carrie with her catfish.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, you guys, I'm holding this.
Yeah, we're not mounted up. We're tripoding it right now. But
so it's kind of bouncy. But yeah, that food was delicious, and
it all wouldn't have happened without all those folks.
That's true.
There's no way that one person could have wrangled all that stuff that was going on and happening. I mean, it was just awesome that people stepped up and did what they did.
I mean, you almost have to. I was thinking about that when they announced, I can't remember, Mike and Terry, if it's 2 channels or 3 channels that are hosting next year's.
Yep.
But it almost has to be. It almost has to be a collaborative effort, because that's just too much on one channel to have to do all that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so, but we thank you, Mike and Terry and Sandra and JB and just any and everybody, Carrie, anybody and everybody that pitched in, and those of you that are listening and watching that donated money, people that didn't even attend. How amazing is that?
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's YouTube family.
That's YouTube family, and that's what it's about. And Mike and Terry, I know, folks that don't look to get, I would say, hand out super chats or whatever, they're not in it for that. They're just in it to give support and entertain other folks and collaborate and just build and grow the community. But that's exactly what it's all about, to take those donations and all and put it right back into the channel, into the gifts, giving it right back to the folks,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's an awesome thing.
So people that donated, that didn't get to go, man, special thanks to you guys for doing so, because it was an epic event.
Sure was. One of the best ones I've been to.
I was going to ask you, because this is my very first really true. I mean, I went to the Pine Cove event.
Tom and Rhonda.
Yeah, and it was really nice. My issue was that I wasn't feeling well, so I had to stay in the cabin. I didn't hang out, and that was my deal. So, but this was my very first.
It was my third
YouTube event. And
yeah.
Dang it was fun. That's going to be. They set the bar high.
They did set it high.
Yeah.
They sure did. So if you and I ever decide that we're going to do one like that, we got to mimic what they did.
Yeah. It's a tough act to follow for sure. So let me look and see here in the chat. Oh, Empty Homestead says, "Come on, homesteading. Accepting Dreamers 5 and the Arkansas family will be hosting next year at Blue Mountain Lake in Arkansas over Memorial Weekend 2024.
Got a whole year to plan and get ready.
I'm sure, and like
it'll
Mike
take every bit of it
yeah,
too. Yeah,
said it takes that much time to do that.
Sure will.
So yeah, it was cool. So much fun. Got to meet a lot of people. I got a lot of stickers.
Oh man, I did too. I got a whole bunch of stickers put on the shop fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Got a hat, a couple hats, I think, and I got one of the new MT Homestead hats, which is an awesome hat. I'm like David from Come On Homestead, I'm a hat connoisseur, and it doesn't matter. I'll take them, wear them, and pin them up on the wall after I retire them.
Yeah, let me see what this says. Hold on. Let me get my glasses on.
Yeah. And all the stuff that, I mean, we didn't get to bring a lot because we were in a time crunch, but everything that we brought was given out, handed out. I know we have some folks too that we promised that we would send to them in the mail. So we'll be having to work on a few more and mail out some stuff to some folks, and some to folks that weren't able to make it, because we said we will definitely take care of you. So we'll be packaging some stuff up and sending it off as well.
That's right. Hey, Jerry, Butler Family Farm.
There he is, Jerry. How are you, sir?
He had some cool setups and cameras rolling.
He sure did. Boy, he actually live streamed a lot of it, so that's very cool that he went through and did that.
It was cool, and he included every channel. You know, he walked around to every channel, and also gave having the way that, Jerry, you had your camera set up, you know, let people know that they could walk up and share their channel and what their channel was about. So that's pretty cool. It was really cool. Glad you made it home safe.
Yep, good deal. So if anybody feels they might have missed something or they didn't get to see everything, go watch Jerry at Butler Family Farms, because his live streams pretty much covered all of it.
It did. It was cool. A lot of channels did.
A lot of channels did.
Yeah, covered a lot of different things. So fun stuff. I got to hear, of course, a lot of great stories from a lot of people. It was so awesome. And that's why I say that, you know, I really had an opportunity to sit and chat. And then, of course, you know me, I want to know how people started their channels.
Just want to know their story.
Yeah, want to know their story. And I got to hear some great stories. Maybe some that people will, if they want to, come and share on my show, because there's so much more to people and behind their channels, obviously, that than we all know. So it's good stuff.
It is.
Stuff. Yeah.
Sure is.
Let's see here. Heard That is here.
Heard That.
I said, hey y'all, we had a blast.
We did too. It was good to see you guys. We're getting close to the Texas line too. We're about to hit the great state of Texas.
Oh, Danimals Creation said, I debated with myself on going yesterday, but I'm happy I went. Met a lot of great people. We're happy you came too. We got to meet you.
Glad you made it. Excuse me if I'm budging and bobbing and weaving, because.
And our accommodations were really nice.
It was.
Hopefully the lodge was. Lodge accommodations were great.
Yep, that man did us right with his place where we went to. And that story that went along with it. You know, we had booked a cabin with him, and he had another guest there that was a traveling nurse, but he offered up his big lake house that we actually stayed in. So that was fun, and Oak got to stay with us. It was funny with her because we told her, hey, we're not your parents. You do what you want, and we know you want to fish. So it was like, you're not going to bother us coming in at whatever time in the morning you come in after a night of fishing. So we
just wanted her to have a safe place to lay her head.
Wanted her to have a safe place, and
let's see.
And she enjoyed herself, and it was good to have her there with us as well. She could have brought her girls with us, that big bunkhouse room that was attached to there. But I know the girls were probably busy doing other stuff.
Yeah. Hi, Heather. Heather says, hi, pretty Pooch.
Heather. Entering Texas.
All right, guys. You entered Texas with us.
Yep, you sure did. You crossed that Red River.
We just left Oklahoma, some of y'all's amazing date.
Yep, that is a good state. I hadn't been to Ten Killer in a long time, but it's still just as beautiful. Most lakes in Oklahoma are nice. So Eufaula and Murray, and they're all pretty nice lakes.
Heard that says best meetup ever, friendship, prayers, friends helping each other, great food, and wow, the best. Yeah, it really was. It was so much fun.
And no doubt prayers going out for Jesse and Lisa, lazy days ahead. And if they haven't made it home yet, hopefully they're close. But yes, Jesse, if y'all even watch this, we're definitely praying for you guys and your family.
Most definitely. It was so awesome to meet them.
Oh, yeah.
They were just so upbeat, so cool, and also hearing Jesse's story about becoming a moderator, and he's the mod king and
mod father,
and
the crew of guys that helped him out to get him out of there. Everybody that helped to get him packed, but the little incident issue they were having with the motorhome trying to get out of there, all those guys jumped in and, did what they had to do to get him on the road.
Yep, it was fun.
Yep, it sure
just
was.
Wanted to...
We catch up with all the chats and all.
Yep, we're talking.
Well, good deal. But we, Pretty Pooch, at least wanted to give a good little quick live on our little journey home. And we are now in Texas. We're still probably an hour and a half or so away from making our home. But an hour and 50 minutes. But we're headed there.
Let me go through here.
And we'll definitely be posting up some video footage that I've got on the GoPro. Not so much of the giveaways and the live stuff, but we'll get it up there and share it with you guys as well. And man, we look forward to the next one. And again, Mike and Terry, greatness.
Absolutely.
Greatness for sure.
And let's see here. BNS Odyssey, I almost said BNUS, but BNS Odyssey, they are in Texas too.
Nice.
Let's see here. Yep, now I see. It says we're in here too. So Beth and Neil, they have made it to Texas as well. So
nice.
Glad that you guys are safe as well. And looks like Justin Back Road to Freedom is about an hour away from. I'm thinking he's going to his mom's house.
Yeah, he's going to his mom's.
Yeah, so he's an hour away as well. So we just wanted to hop on and say thank you to everybody that was there, everybody that did all the work, Mike and Terry, and again, people that sent money who didn't even attend. That's greatness.
I'm sure we'll be talking about this for a little bit.
Yeah.
Y'all will see more and as we kind of unwind down and start reflecting on it. We'll really be sharing that with you folks as well. So, but appreciate you guys coming in here.
Absolutely.
On our ride home.
Beth and Nell said that they're in Arkansas, but they're in the chat. All right. I was thinking that you guys crossed into Texas with us.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you guys are here, Beth and Nell. It was so nice to meet you and to see all the creative things that you guys
they had some good stuff too.
Yeah, they did. They had some beautiful things that they've made as well. So amazing to meet and see everybody. Heard that outdoors. They said safe travels.
Thank you, folks.
Heather, we missed you, and thank you for your email. She says that she emailed Justin and Byron.
Nice.
So Justin, Byron, check your emails, and we love y'all, and we will. Oh, T&J just hopped in. T&J Homestead said that, hi everyone, they're still at the campgrounds.
Nice.
But we thank you guys, we love y'all, and man, can't wait for the next one. So
sure.
We will talk to you soon. We're going to continue on our journey home.
Love you guys. We'll see y'all again, talk to y'all again.
Bye,
Great
y'all.
weekend.
Yes.